Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into our third match of the day. This one's going to be a best-of-5 series here in the Nexus Gaming Series Division B West matchup of Cats on My Keyboard playing a Tassadar with Delta Sniper, Red on a Nubarak, Macdadio punching his way through with Kerosene, Ghost on the Hogger, and Apple to play a Stukov. Over on the right-hand side of our map, we are looking at PP. No, just kidding. We're looking at Psistorm probes. This is going to be a Hurinthalion? I don't know, I'm sorry about your name. So, playing Sonya, the Red Rook on Cassia, Blanc on a Tyrael, Full Throttle on Anduin, and Bramble on a Diva. Let's go ahead and get our let's get our gamble going here. How many level 1 stacks for the Tyrael by the end of the game? He's going Ardent Restoration, so every regeneration globe is 1 stack. So how many will he have by the end of the game? 50 or more, 49 or less. Do you believe or doubt the Tyrael player? Get your gambles in. You got a minute 30 from when you're hearing me talk about this to get those in as the Sonya goes down. That is a beautiful... Come on, Stream Deck. You got one job. Actually, many jobs, but there you go, Stream Deck. You're like 30 seconds late, but either way. That'll be first kill over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard, and our Tyrael's looking to get out of here with an Eldruin's Might. I've always said it as Hurinthalion. I'm going to go with Hurin. I'm going to go with Hurin. That's just easy to say. Oh, also, yes, thank you so much, Ashmantle, for the exclamations. There is a bid 6. I have a brand new painting up for bid. And as I said before, the painting bids are only going to get better and better because, well, my paintings over time only got better and better, in my opinion. And so I'll only have better and better paintings to give away. I also actually have to go, I don't have to end stream early by any means. My friend doesn't start working until 4 o'clock. But I'm gonna go to the local brewery because I got a text message from the brewery saying I can hang my paintings there. Tyrael unfortunately will go down. Does he get any death timer reduction? No. No trait value. 1, 2, 3 sappers make their way into bottom lane fort front gate. But I will be going over to the brewery tonight. I'm gonna do some measurements on the wall space they have available. I'm gonna talk to the owner and stuff like that. They did tell me up front that they take 25% of the sale, which is expected. I mean, it's actually pretty good. I hung a photo in a brewery back in Michigan, and they took 50% of the sale. I'm actually pretty sure I never sold that photo, and I'm pretty sure that brewery closed down, so lost to the sands of time. Diva Mecha Explosions forced out in the bottom lane, as it looks like we have a Hogger Sonya double soak between the two of them. Tyrael currently 4 stacks, as we have a huge gamble between everyone. Thank you very much for the odds, chat. But yeah, so I'm going to figure out how much wall space they're giving me. Gonna go talk to the owner about it all. And then I got to figure out what paintings to put up on the wall and also how much. Like, I could put them for super expensive and maybe they'll sell, or I could put them low and move a lot more fast. But, you know, that's the trade. Anyways... Triple Altar Phase coming up, first one of the game. Sorry about that little jump. We'll have 7 talent here on both sides in a second. A little bit faster for the side of Cats on My Keyboard as they do have 2 early game kills, pushing up their experience a little bit faster. We actually will see an air ally for the Kerosene. And keep in mind, it does give spell power. Not only does it give spell power, but it reveals a large area. Oh my god, I can't believe Macdadio lived there. Nice heal from Apple. Grubby's Smurf account. Could you imagine Grubby is smurfing in Division B West? Apple is one of Grubby's accounts that he plays heroes in. It's not even a smurf. It's a Grandmaster account. Master Grandmaster. Staggering blow into Bramble. The shock ray won't connect. Bramble's got a Mecha Explosion and will pop it. Will activate that, but it doesn't delay out Red from getting this channel. Healing Pathogen spread around as well. And that will be 8 shots into the core of Psistorm probes, and Cats on My Keyboard only taking 4. I'm really curious how often the redemption code page updates. It's been 20 minutes since the last one, and it can be kind of hard to get an accurate code. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I kept refreshing it myself to try and see if, like, it updates and shows. Let me see if I F5 this. Does it show anything? It says no one has redeemed anything on the link, which is super weird, so... Hey, I appreciate everyone trying. If it works, great. If not, you know, I'm still getting paid by the sponsor, but if we can make double the money, that's always nice. You never got a success message, maybe it only works during my sponsored segment? That'd be kind of weird, but maybe that's it. I don't know. Just repair activated by the Anduin. I got a Sony up in the top lane. Just by the widget, it says... Oh, I didn't even see that. 11-9... 34. Okay. And I didn't actually post the codes until a little bit after that, I think. All right. Well, hey, we'll check it. We'll check it after a game or so, and we'll see how things work. Thanks again for the assistance. I appreciate it, everybody. All right, 10 stacks for the Tyrael currently on his Ardent Restoration level 1. We have a singular altar in the center of the map. 10 seconds to go on that spawn time. And we will have our 10 Talontiers popping up at the top of our screen, so let's cycle through the numbers as we always do here. See Kerosene getting some punches on to the Tyrael, Macdadio having to back away, though, as they were the one kind of starting to drop a little bit low. Here comes Red in with a burrow charge. The staggering blow followed up as well. Hogger gets a bounce through a few enemies. Red Rook trying to get out. Blanc as well. That is not enough damage. The Anduin Desperate Prayer comes through. Ghost is now the one in trouble, needing to get out of here. Bramble's got a mech explosion. Ghost does a bit of a wiggle, anticipating maybe some more dive onto him, but that is not going to be the case, as Hogger is fine for the time being. Shockwave. Burrow charge. And the Kaimo cleanse to round it all out. Full throttle can't get the leap of faith in time. D.Va will lose her mech and pilot. That's a 0.5 kill for each. A whole kill to the members of Cats on My Keyboard as a staggering blow follows up the black hole of the Tassadar, and beautifully done. A few more kills over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard in this best of 5 series here in Division B West. They are starting things out, I was gonna say dramatically, but damagingly. Words ams hards. Hogger will get a camp over here in the top lane. We have pressure continuing in the bottom from Cats on My Keyboard. It's Psistorm Probes, right? I'm not saying their name wrong, am I? It is Psistorm Probes, okay. I, for some reason, thought it was Psistorm Probius. Camp was not stolen away by D.Va. Ghost is able to push things up into the fort front gate for now. Too many Fs. Hold on. Can I use the second link? The first one doesn't give the launcher download and ways to copy the code. Yes, you can. Okay, all right. Give me... Because the second link works so much better. You just copy, and then it gives you the launcher thing, and blah, blah, blah. So, unpin this message, /pin, follow this link to get a big time game code. Alright, pin until stream is over. Okay, the new pin should be easier to use. You should be able to click the link, click on one of the things, put that link that it gives you into your browser, and then you should be able to go from there. It should work. That's how I did it this morning, and it was very, very simple. The second link they gave me was just more convoluted because you couldn't just clink and install. No clink and install.
The altars have risen.
Judgment Tyrael, Leap from Sonya, Valkyrie on the Cassia, Lightbomb Anduin, and D.Va with the Bunny Hop. We already saw the Flailing Swipes, so the Hortapult, 7-sided Strike, Cocoon, and Black Hole from the members of Cats on My Keyboard. My apologies for being a little bit all over the place on this one, trying to organize some stuff for our sponsor stream later on before it's happening, so that way when the sponsor segment happens, we can just get right into it. Nubrak with the Impale onto Red Rook. We have D.Va boosting around. Cocoon applied to the Tyrael. 7-sided Strike will come out from Karazim. Bramble a little bit low, get some heals from the Anduin. Mecha Explosion zones back the enemy, and this will be some good heals out from Full Throttle as well. It's blank? Do you have to log in? God dang it, why is it so complex? Why is it so complex? Mac Daddy-O is going to get boosted into by Diva. Tyrael is the last auto attack. It's actually Anduin snipes that one away. 6-2 and kills the members of Psistorm Probes starting to rally here in map number 1 in this best of 5 series. Probably blink since we're not sponsored. God dang it. All right, you know what I could do is maybe I can just copy links into chat from that for you. That goes to the codes that we have to give. Oh, God. Convoluted sponsor segment. Camp on the left is grab. We're still working on this one over here. Red might be able to get in time. Burrow charge? No, the Impale will come through. Force Wall from Tassadar. Valkyrie out from the Cassia. There's going to be a Judgment in from the Tyrael. The Light Bomb from Anduin. 7-sided Strike coming out as well. Cocoon applied to the set Anduin. A Lurking Arm is going to lock down the Tyrael, at least deal consistent damage to him. Tassadar gets the last hit. Tyrael, I don't think got any trait value on his cooldown or death timer cooldown. And a double objective phase. Center and the bottom is up and available, though Tassadar trying to poke at some of the bramble and such. Punches in from Mac Daddy-O. The bunny hop activated by Diva. Gets the stun once onto Tassadar. He's going to get boosted into. The flailing swipes are perfect from Apple. Hortipult is luckily off cooldown for Ghost. No kill onto Hogger. Mech Explosion, I feel like, might have actually given that kill. Either way, 32-20 in core HP. Anubrak with a Burrow, the follow-up. Impale as well. Bottom objective, I believe, did go over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard. A singular altar to fight over for the time being. Spear from Sonya not getting the connection. Light Bomb onto Diva, doesn't get any sort of stun. The Judgment from Tyrael onto Delta Sniper. Drops a Force Wall and is able to get away. Anubrak helping out with a little bit of CC of his own. Tassadar Shock Rays are poking at the Tyrael. Did they get the delay? Sonya's delayed out. Kerosene with some punches. 7-sided strike off cooldown, or on cooldown. Leap from Sonya to fight again around the objective. Gets the delay onto Ghost, but that might be a dead Sonya. She's the one who's a Ghost. Flailing swipes just came off cooldown, I think, and Delta Sniper's able to get away? No, maybe not. Yes, they are! But, oh, wait, no, 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 oh, no, oh, no, oh, no! Tyrael trait comes through. They get the channel from the side of Cats on My Keyboard, and Psistorm Probes down to 16 core HP on the side of the Gravekeeper. The Raven Lord fairly healthy here with 32. That's what I think what I might do. I just might go to that website and just chuck links into chat for you all. Honestly, that's what I think I'll just do. That seems like it'll work faster. 26 stacks on the Tyrael for the time being. Let's actually take a look. Let me take a look at the other page. Did it update, maybe? All right, let's see. The widget. Last updated. Let me F5. Last updated at 12:05. Okay. And there is no redeemed buy. I don't get this. I don't get this, man. I'm confused. Sapper camps in the bottom lane from both sides. Kerosene will easily clear these out with the help of Tassadar. That will be a weighted pustule applied to the Diva. Triple altar phase will be coming through in just but a moment. So someone said in the past that the center points opening up is tied to the second triple objective phase. So the center teleportation and the keep's value's already been upgraded, and we're just getting into the second triple objective phase. So I don't know what that timer's like what it's associated to, honestly. Valkyrie will catch on to the Tassadar. The reason I bring this up is I had a game a few weeks ago where the center point opened up at like 14.5 minutes in-game time, which I was like, I've never had that happen before. It's a mix of time and objectives. Yeah, but it's someone was like, it's tied to the second triple objective phase. We're in that right now, and we've already had this open up. So that's why I'm like, I have no idea what it's actually associated with. I've just always thought it was at 12 or 12:30, somewhere in that pocket. 4 shots go into the side of Cats on my keyboard as they did lose their Hogger Tassadar. Do have a spear in from Sonya, met by an Impale. D.Va's up here as well to zone back the enemy. Ubrak burrows in, no sidestep, lurking arm from Apple, delays out as well. Karazim has his totem in the bush, and we might see a 12 shot from the members of Psistorm Probes, which is really, they need it quite a bit. They already got the bottom, they already got the right-hand side. This is 4v5, favoring the members of Psistorm Probes. Chastise will connect onto Karazim. Hogger up in 1 second. From Heroes Wiki. When tunnel opens after 12 minutes, delayed until 15 seconds after the objective phase ends, altars active. Okay, that is, I knew all of that. That's no new information. What's up, Ton? How you doing? D.Va mech, D.Va pilot, Tyrael go down. Okay, I'm in game, still uncertain if you get a kickback, but maybe it has to be during the segment. That's my best guess as well, honestly, is that it's during the segment. It activates when you're on Towers of Doom map, if I remember correctly. Oh, you don't say. It tries to open at 12, but it will not open until 15 seconds after the objective. Weird. Follow me for more pro tips. Oh, I'd love more pro tips. All right, we'll have to keep my eyes out for that then, because that's just weird. Because I feel like it's always been so close to like 12, 12:30. Or maybe I'm just noticing it more now because I'm kind of keeping an eye out for it. That's probably the real answer. 20 talents here on the left-hand side for the side of Cats on my keyboard, who are leading this map still. But there are some rallying moments on the side of Psistorm Probes. Couple rallying moments here and there. Sappers in the bottom, maybe being fed in. Mech Explosion doesn't get the delay they're looking for. All 3 Sappers, I do believe, go into the keep. Top lane wave is smashing into the fort right now, or the keep right now. Hogger's gonna grab a camp. BT is kind of weird. Get access here, claim codes here. Thanks, Ninja. I'm gonna copy that. Wait, is my message unpinned? There we go. Delta Sniper with the channel on the bottom left of our screen. Don't think they're gonna be delayed out. 4 more shots into the core of Psistorm Probe. Sorry, my brain. 24-8 in Towers of Doom, and I was saying that Psistorm Probes look like they're rallying, but maybe that's not the case. 31 stacks, by the way, for this Tyrael on his Ardent Restoration. So, believers, you know, you're only 19 away, 19 globs away. Okay, sorry, I'm just skimming chat. I thought I missed something. Leaping from Sonya is gonna be just a little too far. And Ghost is gonna take some damage. Tyrael with the Judgment has the level 20 upgrade, right? No! Wow, I thought that was the level 20 upgrade from how far he went, but it must have been just max range. He's actually gonna be going into the Seal of Ildruin, which, I mean, it makes sense with the auto attack build. I just thought he wanted the increased distance. Either way. I was gonna say either way, but realistically at the same time. Anyways, Anduin will go for Inner Fire at level 20. We have the 11-sided strike with the Transgression, so it adds 4 more strikes, 11-sided. No Control Hogger, Rewind to Nubarak, the Force Barrier for Tassadar. The range on that is insane at this point. Now who's a ghost? Oh, I see what you did there. So clever. And, the D.Va pilot, the D.Va mech tries to boost away. It doesn't work out. Tyrael inside a cocoon. Sonya slams through that. 4 seconds on a leap for her. Valkyrie's up and available if they want to go fishing for a Prime Gaming. You got the pew 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 from D.Va level 13. She's almost available for a mech call down, just a second or two more or a couple more big shots, and she manages to do kind of both of those things. Light Bulb, boost in, Tassielar's the target, Bunny Hops will come through, follow up from the Sonya with the leap in as well, Judgment from the Tyrael to close the distance, and Stukov will be the target of a whole lot of pain. Meanwhile, the Red Rook is working on the fort while the rest of the team fishes for a few more kills, and that will be Tassielar going down, Anduin traded in the mix, but now they're going to look at a Nubarak, 7-sided strike onto Blanc here. Able to back out of that, Mac Daddio, oh no, the no control! Does get the kill as well. Nubarak will fall, Ghost is able to... Oh, the Valkyrie snipe is beautifully done. A quadra kill to the members of Psistorm Probes. They only lose 2, and they will get this altar. 5 shots into the core. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be one of those Towers of Doom games. It might just be one of those Towers of Doom games as 5 shots go in. It's 19-8 in core HP. Maybe a boss with 30 seconds on average. Not a whole lot to do. I mean, maybe you could shove the sappers in bottom. I think you just get boss. You guarantee another 4 shots into the enemy core. You got so much time. Seems like they want to go for a mid lane fort. This isn't a bad call either. Fuck boss, you want keep. Fuck keep, you want boss. Get that damage, homie. Sappers make it in regardless. See, that could have been 7 damage. Could have been 7 damage. I don't even think they get 1 shot. No, they don't even get 1 shot out of the Raven Lord for the conversions. Oh, see, now we're just running around the map getting structures. Could have done 7 damage! Staggering blow into the structure. The mid lane keep is below 50%. It's below 10% at this point. Double objective phase coming up in the top right and left. Kerazim pops the 7-sided strike as kind of a stasis. He kind of puts himself in that stasis for safety because he can't take damage. And that will be the mid lane keep being Wow, that's so much value. I'm being a dick about it, I know. Kerazim gets a volley of blows into the Tyrael. The zoning is pretty good for the time being. We could see 10 shots going into the side of Cats on My Keyboard. Who would have been down to 2 HP? No, just kidding. Hogger goes in with a Hortipult in. He gets a spin through. Tyrael goes down. How much death timer reduction does he get? He actually got like a solid, I don't know, 10, 12 seconds off his death timer, I think. The caster math is hard on this one. Either way, he gets a good chunk of cooldown reduction on his death timer. Sonya leaps in. Full throttle on the right-hand side does guarantee 5 shots at least. Mac Daddio gets a healing pathogen from the Stukov. Red Rook is getting really low. Leap of Faith is going to be good from the end when the chest eye's thrown out. The piercing light doesn't get another root onto the Hogger, but Bramble's able to back away, and the objectives will be traded. But it is going to be 7 shots. Oh, will you look at this? Imagine if you took the boss earlier instead of a mid lane keep. You wouldn't be down to 1 HP on the side of PP. I'm sorry, I'm being so toxic about this. I hope none of the players think that I'm flaming them. We're just having a good time. Because the thing is, it's like Lee Ming Towns. There's always a big discourse over when to get boss on Towers of Doom. It's like, well, if it's not game ending, you don't get it. It's like, okay, but now you're down to 1 HP because instead you got a mid lane keep from earlier that got converted within the next minute or so. So I'm being critical of it, but I'm really, these players are way better than me anyways, so I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to talk and entertain, make your workdays go a little bit faster. And also ask for your Prime Gamings, that too. Sonya Leap is up and available, so is the Judgment from Tyrael. It's all going to be thrown on to this Stukov, who does not get to play the game. Diva still has Bunny Hop, gets 1 more stun onto Delta Sniper. A Cocoon onto Red Brook will be cleared out immediately. Leap of Faith to put Bramble into a better spot, but this Diva still wants to play. She is doing work for the team. Mecha Explosion's up fairly soon. Force Wall from Tassadar to maybe break off from this engagement. Double objective phase coming up next, and the members of Psistorm Probes cannot give this away. Granted, they did get the kill on Stukov. He's down for the next 40 seconds. It is a 4v5 as Sonya does tap well, looking to re-engage. 26 seconds left on her leap. I kind of feel like the smart call for the members of Cats on My Keyboard is you just eat the 8 damage. Don't step out and potentially stagger a death. Just eat the 8 damage and go for the next objective phase for victory. That's what I would like to see. That's what I would be calling if I was on this team. 10 seconds on the Stukov. It's actually getting closer and closer for Stukov respawn. Does have the center teleport. Sonya leaps in, doesn't get the stun she's looking for. It's going to be met by a impale from a Nubrak. Hogger goes in. That's just a spin. I thought it was no control. D.Va boost. There's the Tyrael Judgment. Karazim trying to dash around. Doesn't have Cleansing Touch level 16, but the Tyrael's the one to go down here. Mecha oh, the D.Va, excuse me, the Tyrael trait gets enough damage on to a Nubrak to allow D.Va to find that last little bunny hop damage as well. Ektar, why are you typing in caps lock? Why are you yelling in my Twitch channel? Grab, boss grab makes it harder for PP.
Give me that ding dong!
Anyways, we're mature adults here. 18 to 13 in our levels, or excuse me, in our kills currently. The bottom lane, Bell Tower goes back over to the side of Psistorm Probes. And our boss is up in 2 minutes. What is our next objective phase? We don't have any sort of, oh, it's a singular objective in the bottom of the map. Singular objective. Vortipult in from Hogger. D.Va pops the Mecha Explosion. Hogger gets a great bounce to the Lurking Arm, and D.Va's the one to fall. Oh, hopefully her death timer is going to be at like 20 seconds when we get the objective phase announcement. That way she can at least get back in 5v5 over this. The bottom lane Bell Tower goes back over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard. Baha not acknowledging Buttspot's massive W. Wait, what? I don't even see Buttspot in chat. What? Ektar's very far away and trying to be. Oh, lava! Thank you for the clarification. I was so unsure. I don't even see Buttspot in chat. I know what you're talking about. Well, singular altar. Victor of this altar phase wins map number 1 in this best of 5 series in the Division B West. Sonya might be in a bit of a bad spot. Tyrael comes in with a judgment. The impale from a Nubrak is activated as well as the rewind. The leap of faith pulls Sonya out of position, or pulls her into a better position. Singular altar's up and available. Tyrael's the first one to go down in this engagement. The no control from Hogger. He will be traded. It's 1-for-1. Full throttle looking for the channel, but will be interrupted by the Nubrak. Met with a chastise. Light bomb, inner fire, gets a triple stun. Leap from Sonya onto the Tassadar, and Stukov manages to get that lockdown for a moment. Stukov gets the flailing swipe activated, has the triple hit. Stukov goes down. Sonya traded. It's 2 for 2 still. Full throttle looking for the channel here. D.Va trying to delay. Delta Sniper gets a Psistorm out, but now Red with some 20 HP gets taken out by Red Rook. D.Va should have enough damage to take down Delta Sniper regardless of the well tap. Yep, there's the boost in. There's the kill. That's gonna be...
Team kill!
And Red Rook gets the channel. GG, well played! Psistorm Probes takes map number 1 in this best of 5 series. That was the best self-cast light bomb I've ever seen. That was really, really good light bomb. That was a really good light bomb right there. Crazy game number 1. I agree. This was a really good game number 1. I agree, Lindy. It was very fun. And the best part...
Good news, everyone!
It's a best of 5. We could still have 4 more maps, potentially. Alright, Gamble. How many level 1 stacks for Tyrael? Unfortunately, he only had 49 or less. He was at 45. A close one. A close one and a fun one. Really, really good game number 1. I think this should be a really fun series overall, or through and through, I guess is a better way to phrase that. Oh, what's Boom Studio? I keep getting Boom Studio emails. What is this crap? The Armory Wars returns with no world for tomorrow. Okay, I don't know what that is. Lurk It Games and tweet likes. Okay. All right. Well, while we get ready for our next game, I just want to remind you all that if you're like, oh, you know, I don't like to click on the bid link because I like it when Baja shows me what the painting looks like. Well, I have wonderful news for all of you. Right now, we have a bid on a new painting. We have bid 6. If you Ashmantle just used it in chat a few seconds ago. If you'd like to click the link, there's the Google form like we always have. But if you'd like to be like, if you're like, oh, I'm watching on TV, I can't click on Twitch links, don't worry, chat. I have you covered. We have on the left-hand side the showcase of our next painting up for bid. This was the 22nd painting I did. Personally, the tree on the left-hand side is like one of the best trees I've ever made. Honest to God. Like, that's not me trying to sell the painting to any of you. That tree on the left-hand side is just beautiful. Like you, Twitch chat, you're beautiful. Ooh, you don't say. Lava, thank you for the redemption. We will do that as we're getting ready for map number 2 in this best of 5. So map 1 goes over to PP. Let's get set up for map number 2. We'll have some gambles for this as well. Going to Sky Temple. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm gross. Oh, my neck. My neck. My neck. My neck and my neck. Stupid. Alright, let's see. So ads are still for another 2 minutes. We have a Vala. We could do... Okay, so she's got autos. Oh, there's an Alarak. We're doing a sadism. We're doing a sadism thing. Alright, so, how much sadism will Alarak end with? The lowest... Okay, so, we'll say 100 or less, because you can augment it down to 80. We'll say 101 to 130, and then we'll say 131 or more. So we'll have a triple bet. I know you all get nervous about triple bets, but we will have a triple bet. It will be for an Alarak sadism at the end of the game. We'll look at that in a second, because we have more important things to do. Mr. Good Boy. Mr. Bandit. Would you like a little cookie? Want a little teeth cleaning cookie? You good boy. Let's see if we can get him nice and close to the camera. Oh, I know I woke you up. I'm sorry, bud. There you go. Can you lay down? Good boy, so gentle. Look at this handsome lad. Thank you again, Lava, for the redemption. I appreciate that. I was trying to get him nice and right in front of right in front of the camera for you all. So, thank you for the redemption. Yes, you are the most beautiful boy on earth. Yes, we're gonna go for a walk after stream because it's still, well, it's sunny right now, but we'll see. I say that and I'm like, well, you know, by the time I'm done, it might be dark already. Anyways, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna refresh this really quickly. I want to see if maybe the thingy updated. Weird. That didn't update. That did not. Yeah, maybe it just has to be during the segment. Either way, alrighty. Thank you again for the redemption. The ads are now finished, and now that the ads are done, we're ready to go into another map in this Best of 5 series. I appreciate you all being here. If you're having a good time, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always much appreciated. Every sub, bit, and such helps us out a ton. We do have the hype challenge at the top of the screen right now. Every tier 1 is 500 experience. Tier 2s are 1,000, and tier 3s are 2,500. Bits are a 1-to-1 experience, so 1 bit is 1 piece of experience, so 10,000 is 10,000 experience. So if you'd like to support the stream with any of that and push the hype challenge up, this does give us kickbacks through Twitch. These are guaranteed kickbacks as well. $10 gift card for Amazon's already been hit. $20 gift card to Steam's already been hit. The next one at 50,000 will be a $40 gift card to DoorDash. Would be really, really awesome for when we do future, when we have a future subathon. But let's go ahead and get into the game. I was trying to lay it out a little bit longer just in case ads went longer than I thought. But we're here into map number 2 with the members and the players on the same sides. We've got Cats on my keyboard down in this best of 5 series with a Delta Sniper Vala, Red on Varian, Apple to play Stukov, Ghost for a Dahaka, and Mac Daddio throwing the big balls with Li Ming. Don't know why I said that so weird. On the right, up in this best of 5, looking to continue their momentum in this series, we've got the members of Psistorm Probes, or PP. Blanc on Joanna. We've got a Red Rook playing Alarak, full throttle, pushing their way through the map with Anduin. I tried to make a card joke. Bramble on Junkrat, and last but not least, Hurin on Malthael. Does have On a Pale Horse level 1. That's 150% movement speed. But we are going to focus in on to our gamble here. How much sadism will Alarak have by the end of the game? So Alarak can get to, currently, he can get to a max of 130 sadism. There are talents that can reduce the sadism. There's one at level 1. He didn't take that, obviously. And there's one at level 4? I think I'm wrong on this. No. The level 1 is the extended lightning thing. That's right. So there's a way to reduce your sadisms at level 1 and level 4, 10% each time. Obviously, this is an overwhelming power level 1, so we probably won't see the level 4 reduction. Oh, is it level 7? At level 7, you're right. Because level 4 has... I'm just gonna break the game, dude. I'm forgetting Alarak talents. No, yeah, so reduce sadism by 10%. That's that. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's the applied force. You're right. Yeah, so it's 1 in 7 are the talents. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, my brain forgot Alarak talents. There's only 90 heroes with roughly 4 talents per level to remember everything. Hurin is a Similarian character. Oh, really? Thank you for the lore, Bill. Bill. Did they show up in Rings of Power? The amazing Amazon show that I couldn't get through it. I have not finished Rings of Power. To be fair, you don't see Alarak very often. That is true. How dare you, Baha, forget a single talent from an obscure character? Oh, poor Alarak players out there. Let's go make a Reddit post. Well, there's other casters in HOTS that would never forget a talent. That's because some people just can't admit when they mess up. Yeah, I said it. He's not in there. He's even before Rings of Power time. Oh. Wasn't Rings of Power based on the Similarian? First Blood will go over to the side of Cats on my keyboard here in map number 2 in this best of 5 series. Oh, we did not get a lot of gambles on that. That is unfortunate. Well, either way, Alarak currently at 100 sadism. His current max can be 150, 30 from the baseline, 20 extra from Show of Force. We might see that start to grow here around the next objective, or the first objective phase. Concussion Mine doesn't get any sort of split Bramble wants. Delta Sniper keeping that hatred up. Does have the Death Dealer level 4. Auto Attack Gambit level 1. What is the game? Oh, what game am I sponsored? We're doing sponsored. It's called Big Time. Similarian is basically the entire history of Middle Earth. It covers a lot longer than the show. Oh, okay. I thought Rings of Power pulled from the Similarian. Like I knew what it was. I just never read it because I hear that it's very, 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 very overly detailed and slow to read. Dahaka brush talks up into the top lane. The Chastise will come through from the Anduin. Does get a stack on Piercing Light. Delta Sniper so very low. Wants to save the stackage on the Gambit, and it's Blank who goes down. Oh, that is unfortunate. Rings of Power is from the last of the Similarian. Hurin is from the first part. Oh, thank you. Got some lore masters in chat. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, like I've never read Tolkien, but from my understanding, it is very, very detailed. Like someone was saying that in one of the books he describes a tree for like 10 pages or something crazy. When I get that much detail, I start thinking about random stuff. Like I stop paying attention. My eyes glaze over. I need books that don't have a lot of detail so that way I can create things in my head. I may be 32, but I still have an imagination. That's why I like the Southern Reach trilogy so much. Adam Vandermeer, I think was the author for that. I like his writing style quite a bit. If you are looking for a new book series, definitely would recommend the Southern Reach trilogy. If you saw the movie Annihilation with Natalie Portman, that movie's based off that book series. The book series is so good by comparison. Holy crap! There's so like when I was reading the books, I was like, God, I wish that like this was closer to the movie, or the movie was closer to the books. Lord of the Rings is a hard read. The Hobbit's great though. Oh really? Oh okay. I like how we're getting into an impromptu Baja book club. That's always how it happens. Whoa, Nancy, thank you for the resubscription. Thank you for the tier 1 for 31 months. Nancy, also thank you for the gifted sub to Lindy. Thank you so much, Nancy. Appreciate that support, my friend. We'll resend those alerts when we get out of game. I hope you've been well. Happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to us. You finally read the Southern Reach trilogy. Pretty good. I liked it a lot. I love that kind of stuff. I would recommend the Tolkien translation of Beowulf, though. He did that story really, really well. But what about the Beowulf movie with Angelina Jolie as the dragon? I remember reading Beowulf in high school, and then that movie came out, and I was so pumped to see it, and I remember being disappointed. I don't remember the movie, but I just remember being disappointed. Varian goes in for the taunt on to Anduin. Sun will fall. And at the rate this things are oh no, the disintegrate reset for Li Ming. I said those big balls were coming out, but let's talk about Li Ming's long laser shredding through Johanna's health bar. I will say this, and I don't mean this as a flame. I hope Red Rook at 13 does take the is it Pure Malice? The one where when allies die, you get sadism. I feel like that might be useful for Alarak, and I don't mean that as a flame. I just mean it's 5-0 in kills. Maybe you get some more value out of that. Raise that sadism, scale up Alarak a little bit more, and maybe get that pop-off damage that you need. The movie was bad. By the way, so this Friday we have movie night in Discord. Next Friday, the movie night's going to be delayed by 1 hour because I want to go to opening day at the mountain. Next Friday is opening day at Heavenly. I want to go ride for like at least 1 hour, but I need a little extra time to be able to get home and change and stuff, so we'll be next Friday, the stream will be starting earlier and ending a little bit earlier. And movie night next Friday will be at 4 o'clock because I'm going to go to the mountain. The I don't trust like my team I wouldn't say it's that. I think you just play to the that's part of the whole like augmenting your build or changing your build based on what's happening. Like if I play Dahaka, I'm not gonna just take like if I play Dahaka and I don't need what's it called, enhanced agility, and I need more sort of a brawly build, then I'll go into tissue regeneration. Like I think you have to adapt on your feet a little bit. Like yeah, there's some standardized talents that you definitely want to take, but I think there are some adaptations that you need to make here and there. If you pick Dahaka, you are bad. That's not true. Deadly Strike charged up right now. That's going to be a Light Bomb Deadly Charge. Psistorm probes are trying to make a counter kill happen, but it's Malthael to fall. Dahaka's still soaking top. Oh, that's not where you want to be on the side of Psistorm probes. Cats on my keyboard. 13 talents to your advantage. Brushstock in from the Dahaka. This is going to be a big flank. Is there a drag onto Anduin? Isolation. Isolation and Junkrat. Drag onto the Anduin. A quick double kill for the side of Cats on my keyboard. They grab the Siege Giants. I expect this to be boss too. Ah, so it's the I expect to lose talent that's so much better, Baha. You're right. It is. No, no, no. It's the I expect to lose until level 16. Because by level 16, we'll have so many deaths that I'll scale up and be so strong. Dahaka, by the way, is enhanced agility. He does catch up to Malthael here. Does he have no, he doesn't have Feeding Frenzy level 7, so no cooldown on the drag. No, drag is actually about to be off cooldown soon, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it wasn't even needed. It actually was off cooldown. Bottom lane boss is smacking through this keep front gate. Top lane disintegrate from Li Ming, but it's not going to find a kill as the John is able to back away here. Cats on my keyboard not really messing around on this one. I would believe that cats on my keyboard may or may not have cats on their keyboard in map number 1. And they possibly remove said cats from the keyboard on this map number 2. That would be, as a professional Heroes of Stormcaster, I would say that is my analysis.
Not let these mortals approach them. Blue team has destroyed.
Double temple phase held by the side of cats on my keyboard, and they'll have 16 talents here in a moment. Joanna Malthael, actually Malthael clearing the wave. Joanna steps onto the top lane point. Ghost backs away, gets about 50% of this objective. But here's the big thing to note. Top was shooting top, bottom shooting bottom, mid would shoot mid, but the boss opened up bottom lane, and this bottom lane objective still has just passed the 50% mark. This will be a bottom lane keep confirmed, and we'll have consistent catapults up against no periodic catapult counter pressure, as the fort is still down here. Did you send the codes manually or send them to the landing page? If you send them to the link to your audience, they won't be able to see anything. Only you can see the codes. Okay. Is sending manually the best? Viewer, people couldn't find a launcher link. So I'm just talking to the sponsor right now because they messaged me back and I'm trying to get this all figured out sooner than later. Oh, you can send them manually. Okay. Cool. Will do. Smile. All right. So we're going to just send out those links manually then. Deadly Strike charged up. The Light Bomb is going to go in as well. The target will be onto Apple. Discord Strike gets the Silence Red Rook with 112 sadism. And unfortunately, Alarak down to 100 sadism as the triple kill comes through. Oh no, it's a quadra kill. And what will they do here? Is it top lane priority with the camp? Yeah, double camp top lane priority. He doesn't know my secondary unplugged keyboard is just for him. Tell him it's very... Oh, I'm sorry, Tassadar. I just... Sorry, Kaimo. I just told Tassadar. Well, the bottom lane has a camp and a wave approaching, or excuse me, on the core. We have a huge double camp wave in top, and that will confirm the keep. Malthael clears out bottom lane, and this map has felt all cats on my keyboard. Like, this feels like a rough game for Psistorm probes. Not trying to flame the players, it's just there's no answer they've seemed to find into any single bit of pressure cats on my keyboard has applied. The vast majority, if not all, team fights have gone the way of our blue team. Psistorm probes have been invaded, camp stolen away, and Alarak sadism reset down to 100 as well. Did go into Blades of the High Lord at level 13, and those auto attacks will get sadism. Alarak's max sadism currently his maxed out sadism could be 190. 30 from the base, 20 from the level 4, and 40 from the level 13, excuse me. You're not sold on the blades? What, they just don't look good in the shop window? Get it? You're not sold? Ah. I'll be here the vast majority of the day, chat. Siege Giants and Catapults have arrived through bottom lane. Top lane objective, they just don't want to give this away for free, but they don't have anything defending their core currently, and that shielding is getting decimated by this camp and wave. That's a delay onto any sort of hearth back. Malthael won't be able to do anything with that. Riptire coming out from Junkrat. Drag into the Joanna. A very low Malthea disintegrated by the Li Ming. That gives her a reset. The Joanna walks back into a big old ball of Li Ming, and that's a double kill, double reset for Li Ming as the core shielding has gone down. It's going to actually start regenerating right now since the minion wave delays things out with these Siege Giants, and the Temple phase at 50% and the Keep below 50%. This looks like Keep will be confirmed through objective, and Boss is going to be the call from the members of Cats on My Keyboard. Boss's bad. Should they have gone for mid lane Keep instead? I like Towers of Doom. Alright, third cup of tea is done. No beers today. I'm actually going to go to the brewery after stream to take a look at the wall space they have available for my paintings and talk to the owner and stuff like that and get everything set up. And then I have to decide on what paintings and how much. But today I was going to go over there and just talk with the owners, or at least like get stuff kind of like pre-set up and figure out how much wall space they're going to give me. The cool thing is they're only going to take 25%, which is not too bad. Life Bomb applied to Alarak. They go in with a deadly charge. A Last Rites applied to 1. That does take down the Vala. She will lose 1 stack of Gambit. She actually only had 89 auto attack stacks, but don't think she's too concerned because this looks like it's going to be map number 2 going over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard. And I do believe we have a competitive best of 5 series on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, nicely done from Cats on My Keyboard. 17-2 in kills. A dominant map number 2 rallying and showing, oh, this is not going to be a one-sided best of 5. Serious Wolf. Why'd you put a kappa to Joanna loves balls? Everyone loves balls. Dogs, cats, people. Choose outcome. How much sadism will Alarak end with? Alarak had 107 sadism, as we can see on the screen right here. Jono was blinding me all game, and Malthea was running from me to stop my stacks. Ah. What's up, Delta Sniper? Thanks for swinging through. How can balls be round if Earth is flat? These are the questions that keep me up at night, Kaimo. God works in mysterious ways. My favorite conspiracy answer to why the Earth is flat and how gravity. So if the Earth is flat, why is there no gravity? The answer to that, my friend got really into the. He didn't get like into flat Earth, but he got into reading about flat Earth stuff because he found it fascinatingly funny. He was telling me that the flat earthers believe that the Earth is flat, obviously, and the reason that gravity works is because we're on an elevator constantly moving up. Yep. That's it. We're on the entire giant flat planet is on an elevator moving up, and that's what keeps us from floating away. Because you know what? When it comes to conspiracies, the onus is not on them, it's on you. All right, Nancy, thank you again. Let's resend these alerts. That is 100% a real theory.
I will follow you to the end of the world.
Flat Earth theories are just funny.
Subscribe.
That's it.
Happy anniversary to us.
Hell yeah.
Somebody, please get this man a
Sub. You know what? We are getting close to Christmas. I think I'm gonna turn on the Hans Gruber alert. I think Lawrence Fishburne, I think you might be retired till 2023. We're not removing him. I just think we're getting close to Christmas season. I think it's time for some Hans Gruber. Because everybody knows that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And if you're like, wait a minute, Bahamut, no it isn't. Yeah, it is, you're wrong. It takes place on Christmas. Someone says, ho, ho, ho. There's wrapping paper, I think, at some point. Oh, no, there's a bow, I think it is. It's a Christmas movie. I mean, literally the intro song is a Christmas rap. Baja, it's 2023. Is it? Oh, that's news to me. What's up, Lime? How you doing, bud? Ah, yes, my kid's fighting. Oh. I saw an interview with a flat earther claiming that the sun isn't real, but each person on the earth has their own sun. It's like 50 miles away. What? The mental gymnastics, man. Mental gymnastics that people do is just hilarious. Tomb of the Thumber Queen. Players are on the same sides. Ooh, there's an Artanis. Ooh, there's a Kael'thas. Let's see what we got. See what we got for some level 1 gambits. Cats on my keyboard and PP are both in my division. Ah. I thought maybe like you coached or something like that. All right, ads are good for this game, so we won't run ads until after this map. This is a best of 5 as a reminder, so still got a couple to go. And then in 1 hour and 15 minutes, we will be getting into our sponsored stream. As a reminder, if you did play in this best of 5, if you did somehow see it or whatever, if you know the results, you are welcome to gamble. But please, please, please do not try and tease the results. Do not try and correct me in results, because just don't. I had a team correct me on a forfeit. Like, it was this whole thing. So anyways, Artanis is going to go into auto attack. So let's go ahead and do an auto attack thingy. I saw an ad for some diehard advent calendars. You're tempted to buy. Yeah, isn't there like a Nakatomi Tower like advent calendar or something like that? So how many level 1 stacks for Artanis? Artanis is going dings at level 1. Let's say, I don't know, it's Division B. These are pretty good plays. Let's say 200 or more, 199 or less. So that'll be our gamble for this map. No ads are on, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. Welcome, everybody. Baha, are you going to stream from the brewery? No. I'm going to a brewery to go talk to the owners about hanging my paintings there for sale, so I can make some extra money. On the left-hand side, we have Cats on my keyboard, who just took a dominant Sky Temple map with red on Joanna, goes to play Sonya, Delta Sniper back on the Vala, Apple with a Rhaegar, and Mac Daddio flaming the enemy team with a Kael'thas. Obviously, it's going to be Convection, because everyone knows it's the best level 1 talent. They mispicked. On the right-hand side, it's going to be PP or Psistorm Probes, Bramble on the Artanis, Hurin to play Thrall, Blanc on Tyrael, Blanc, Red Rook will play Tassadar, and Full Throttle back once again on Anduin. All right, so for anyone in chat, we have a little gamble going on right now. How many auto attack stacks will Tassadar get? Will Artanis get on his level 1? Artanis goes in deep, gets a huge swap, gets 4 stacks and dies. Any gamblers in chat? Artanis goes down first, gets 4 stacks, and the gamble's up and available. How many will he get by the end of the... how many will he get by the end of the game? 200 or more, 199 or less. Sonya goes down to the bottom lane up against the Thrall. Thrall's going to be looking at a... Rolling Thunder level 1. He's going to be able to poke at the Sonya, and also a little bit more sustainability as you have percent-based damage, but also that damage comes back as healing to Thrall. Do we have any big... I keep saying Tassadar, different Protoss. Do we have any big believers in the Artanis? Do we have any Artanis? Do we have any Crushnators in chat? He might be eating dinner, actually. Oh, no, it's early, actually. It's early for him to be eating dinner. Misclick remake? Yeah, probably. 40 stacks on Delta Sniper this early on is not bad. And beyond a level 10 blind from Artanis, there's really nothing to abate Delta Sniper in this game by comparison of the second. As a reminder, this is a best of 5, so we're still in it for at least another map after this. All right. Hey, we got some good odds. Thank you all for your Twitch predictions. First kill still. Oh, wait, hold on. Nah, no swap attempt from Bramble. Just going to go in for the Blade Dash. Thrall works his way down towards this camp as Rhaegar grabs the soak for the allies. Actually, Rhaegar... No. We get a cancel on the camp, and Thrall just goes right back into the wave. Artanis Blade dashing through, trying to clear things out quickly. Vala already on 1 stack of Creed of the Hunter. That's really good. 2 minutes in. I mean, it makes sense in a double soak rotation thing, but it's this game... Psistorm Probes are not denying as much stackage, so it's got to be feeling pretty good for Delta Sniper. We have Earth Living Enchantment level 4 for the Rhaegar as well, some extra healing over time to targets below 50% HP. It's like 100 or so right now. It's 187. That does scale per level as well. Sonya actually starting out on this camp down in the bottom lane. We will see a scuffle in the mid right here as the camp does have some spell armor to both sides as long as you're inside that little circle of the shaman, or as long as the shaman's alive, as the mage actually is the real name for it. Mage will be cleared on the left-hand side. It does seem like Cats on My Keyboard will wait for this wave to kind of push up into the lane. No, Red's going to step in with a big condemn. MacDaddy throwing some living bombs out. Zones back the enemy, but also gets some splash clear onto the wave. Looks like Thrall was able to either steal away from Ghost, or Ghost just said, you know what, I'm 50% HP. This Thrall will beat me up, and I can't 1v1 this. Look at the Thrall right now, chunking into Ghost, and yeah. Sonya will have to Hearth out. I wonder if Thrall, if he... no, he doesn't see this, so he can't get a delay. I was wondering if he throw a Frost Wolf into the fort front gate to swap onto Delta Sniper in the top lane. First wall from Tassadar is just a touch too late. That's a Gravity Lapse. Chastise from Anduin did go out. No piercing light value. The Living Bomb will take down Tassadar. Second kill to the members of Cats on My Keyboard. MacDaddy out of mana. Probably because they took Mana Addict at level 1. And based off the name, let's not read the description of the talent, but based off the name, you'd assume that Kael'thas is very, very mana hungry. Now, there is a way to go around this, and that is to take Convection. You'll still be mana starved, but you are taking Convection instead. 7 talent tier for the side of Cats on My Keyboard. I'm completely joking around if anyone is like, wait, really? The first step for Kael'thas is to admit it. That is the first step. That, you know what? Level 1, first step, good on you, man. These aren't easy things to admit. Artanis looks for the Blade Dash backwards swap sort of dealio. Doesn't get any sort of pull onto the enemy. Both teams have an available turn in. 23 already into the bank for Cats on My Keyboard. Hurin gets delayed out by the Joanna. Meanwhile, though, back into mid lane. No fight to be had, but Vala is poking here and there with some auto attacks, trying to get that stackage, trying to keep that hatred up. Death Dealer level 4. We'll also have the Hot Pursuit level 7. What's the movement speed augment on that? Increased movement speed bonus to of each stack, so 20%, okay. You're gonna get timed out? Why? Are you gonna say that, what, you gonna say Phoenix has good heroics? Okay. Subdue for Joanna, 14 out of 20 stacks for the Kael'thas, 88 on the Vala and Rising, 34 Artanis, 18 Regeneration Globes on the Tyrael, not too bad. Shock Ray at 85 out of 200, Piercing Light at 1, and the Frostwolf pack level 4 for Thrall at 4 out of 6 stacks. As a reminder, if you miss that Frostwolf toss, your stacks reset. You gotta hit all 6 in a row, basically. So Thrall's gonna play this, yeah, nice and safe, right point blank into the face of Sonya. Guarantee that stack. 1 to go. Little living bomb spread around to some allies. Red Rook and Full Throttle backing away, not to get some damage onto the forts. Vala picks up her 100th stack on Krita the Hunter. She has not died yet. There's actually no kills into the members of Cats on My Keyboard, as Thrall clears out bottom as best as he can. Gonna take a little bit of damage. Actually taps well to get some mana. Meanwhile, back in the top lane with 10 talent here, almost here. Let's cycle through those other numbers. And 50%, actually way less than 50%, they clear out this Webweaver in top quite quickly. But it will get some good value. A swap attempt from Artanis. Bramble can't get the Blade Dash Phase Prism they're looking for. And now Ghost. Do they think they have the 1v1 here? She's just slamming onto the wave, getting some splash damage. Thrall will finish out that level 4. Sorry, couldn't remember. Leap from Sonya. Earthquake from Thrall. I know there's a fight in top, but who wins this? One slam! Oh no! Wait! Earthquake has damage! Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't think another pulse of Earthquake would have killed. Like, the Earthquake damage is very, very small. But that Sonya almost died to the pulsing damage of Earthquake. That's 50 gems on this Artanis! He needs to get out of here. The swap was attempted. Bramble, the leap of faith, the living bomb. No, he's not going to be dead. Enough healing from Full Throttle. Whew, his foot down on the gas from Anduin, trying to get those heals out. What's the pulsing damage? 74. It's actually a little bit more than I thought. But it wouldn't have killed. Because Sonya, I think, one of the pulses took her down to like 80-something. And I think she, even if she got hit by that last pulse, she would have been down to like I don't know, like 1020. Artanis went Purified. Did he really? Oh my god! Delta Sniper cleansed, Ancestral Healing, and Purifier Beam gets little to no value. I guess, well, actually, it forces out the Ancestral and a cleanse, so it's not little to no. It's pretty big. 90-second cooldown for a 60-second cooldown, right? 70. The Red Web Weavers will descend for the members of Psistorm Probes. How much can the Red Web Weavers achieve? 38 autos for the Artanis. The Doubters feeling pretty good about these Artanis stacks. Vala at 124. Hasn't died still. It's a full gambit. Well, half a level or so to level 13 for Cats on My Keyboard. Bramble committed to proving there's worse ults than Planet Cracker? No, I still think Planet Cracker's bad. I'd rather have a Purifier Beam Artanis than a Planet Cracker Phoenix. Thrall will take down the Sonya this time. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 or so gems to be dropped by the Sonya, I think. Force Wall from Tassadar, the Judgment on to the Kael'thas, Light Bomb to follow up, Blade Dash, swap Artanis, and they're able to get the kill. Oh wow, look at that! Didn't need to use an Entomb for that one! Mid lane fort will fall, Tassadar Archon will expire, 13 on both sides, and Psistorm Probes pick up a couple late game kills that bolster their experience and close the gap that was starting to form in experience between said teams. Did anyone free Harrison Jones? No, he's still there, unfortunately. If you ever play Team of Spider Queen, left-click that gem many, many times and watch what happens. There's your Easter egg of the map if you did not know. So we take a look around the map right now. 41 out of 55 gems already turned in for the side of Cats on My Keyboard. 47 out of 55, I believe, were in the pockets. We get a good chunk of those turned in. 38 with 9 more floating around as well. Not enough for a turn-in, but getting close. Artanis pushes Ghost off this camp, and that will be free Siege Giants down to our red team. But it is a Cats on My Keyboard Webweaver phase to be summoned. Judgment, Judgment, Light Bomb, Purifier Beam, all of cooldown. Gravity Lapse will go into the Kael'thas, will go into the Tyrael. Kael'thas does throw out his Phoenix. There's a Light Bomb in there as well, but just little bit of a fumbled play, if you will. And speaking of fumbled play in the bottom lane, a quick rotation from the side of Cats on My Keyboard, yield a kill into the Thrall. And I'll allow a little bit more siege potential as well. Sonya's going to stick down there. She'll continue to open up the map in that lane. Mid lane seems to be pushed up. Will they stick around for mid lane, or is this going to be a priority into top? Will they shove mid into the fort and then go for top? Delta Sniper has Hatred. Wants to just keep those auto attacks going, so top lane cleared out, mid lane fort shall fall. There's enough damage here, don't even need to stick around for this. But Sonya's joining in, leaps up in 19 seconds. Actually, bottom lane wasn't confirmed, but there's enough of a minion wave there. So with mid being cleared out, bottom still being pushed in, they call for top lane. It doesn't seem like the bottom will be cleared out by Psistorm Probes. They want to go for the team fight before 16 talent here does hit. Red is going to be slowed down. There's a Judgment from Tyrael. The Purifier Beam connecting into Apple. The Ancestral Healing self-casted. And Apple is still trying to get out of here. The Chastise locking them down. Magdadio's the one to go down. Kael'thas to be traded. Bramble with like no HP gets bit on the butt by Rhaegar, and the Nexus forces clear that out. There's a lot of gems on the left-hand side to be dropped. And bottom lane Webweaver still pushing. And those summonables really amplify the siege. Like, this bottom lane has got a decent wave here. And this will be the Keep Front Gate falling. Top lane boss will go over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard. And for those of you listening or wondering, Artanis at 75 stacks. 34 regeneration globes for the Tyrael. We got 165 stacks for the Tassadar out of 200. 1 piercing light stack for the Anduin. Take a look around the map here. 28 regeneration globes on the Kael'thas, 150 for the Vala, and no subdue, no subdone for the Joanna. Meanwhile, on bottom, Thrall tries to soak up a bit here, tries to push up the wave. We see some pings onto him, but I think that's from the allies saying, hey, can you come help us defend really quickly? I know you're trying to split, push up the wave in bottom, but we really need to get rid of this boss. Or maybe it was a warning ping saying, you are really by yourself. Kael'thas doesn't get a delay on the Hearth out. So no kill onto Thrall. Just about every heroic is off cooldown. Ancestral up in 24, 27 seconds for the Archon, and 1 stack on Rain of Vengeance for the Vala. Oh, good, I haven't missed a sponsor. Curiosity peaked. Yes, in 1 hour we'll be doing the sponsored content. Just about 1 hour. A little bit less. Red gets 1 delay with a shield glare, but I don't think that... I still think web weavers are coming out. Well, maybe no. There's another shield glare to be had. Don't have the Zealous Glare level 1. Whoa! Earth Grasp Totem goes out. That's a kill into Thrall. Kill into Tyrael. Does he get any death timer cooldown reduction? 40 seconds down to 31. So yeah, he got about 9 seconds off his death timer. Leap of Faith, short distance onto Bramble. Ghost still has the movement speed from the level 13. Slam, jam, full throttle is going to be the one going to the junkyard, as that is a Ancestral Healing cast. Might have been a wrong target right there. Either way, boss is down for the next 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Quadra kill goes over to the members of Cats on My Keyboard, and they will confirm this top lane keep. I think they've got enough of a wave here. It's a very small wave, but they've also got a lot of... They've got, like, Joanna tank tower shots and stuff like that, so... This will be a top lane keep going down. Mid lane has a wave coming in. Thrall's up right now. Tassadar, Tyrael are here as well. Anduin, Artanis down for 17, 13 or so seconds between the two of them. Or on them. By the way, I read regeneration globes for Kael'thas. I felt like maybe like 5 minutes ago, less than that. He's at 36. Kael'thas has picked up 12 regeneration globes in what feels like 2.5 minutes. 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I found my number between all that. Blue web weavers will descend for Cats on My Keyboard, and with 12-3 in kills, they might be looking to end the map with this push, because bottom lane seems like the priority for the time being, as they're setting up for this. They'll clear out the minion wave. Looking to see if there's any sort of flank into this. MacDaddio reveals where they are with that gravity lapse missing. Sonya Leap is up. Rhaegar Ancestral down for 25. Earthquake from Thrall is the only one off for the right-hand side, and that's just about to come off cooldown. 1 second to go. Top lane pushing in. Bottom lane as well. Top lane has no keep. Shock Rays out from Tassadar. Gravity Lapse onto the Artanis. Here comes Phoenix as well from Kael'thas. A lot of really good damage going out, and that will be a singular double kill. Kael'thas gets the double. Bramble getting a little bit low here. The Living Bomb is going to be on them. Delta Sniper needs to move out of that Purifier Beam. And Vala gets the last auto attack into the Artanis. It's a triple kill for the members of Cats on My Keyboard. And the bottom lane Webweaver is going to confirm the keep. It's a shorter rotation down and through the bottom lane. So take the keep down, go for core. And this will be map number 3 over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard in this best of 5 series here in Division B West. Things are looking good for Cats on My Keyboard to round out this series in the next map. But of course, Psistorm Probes had a really dominant game number 1. We'll see if they can recreate that energy from map number 1 in map number 4. But either way, GG, well played. Nicely done from Cats on My Keyboard. Hey, what's up, Gato? Good to see you, bud. How goes your day? Artanis stackage. 89. 199 or less. 199 or less for the Artanis. Okay, let's see. Is this website updating at all? No. Alright, so I was told that I can just give out codes to chat. Does anyone need a code for the big time game? Does anyone need a code? I've got like, oh wait, hold on. You have 53 unclaimed invite codes. Okay, hold on. So it is working. Oh, they just disappear, I guess. Well, either way, I have 53 unclaimed codes. Does anyone need a code? I have 53 of them, so I can give you all a code. And the nice thing is that the link, you just click it, it takes you to the downloader and all that good stuff. Would anyone like a code for the sponsor stream, which is happening in 1 hour? Less than an hour, we'll be getting into the sponsor stream. What is the code? It's a code for a game. It is a link to the web page where you download the launcher, but it all kicks back to me. All right, map number 4 could be the final map in this series, or we could see the rally from Psistorm probes. Let's go ahead and get loaded up for that. I said we have to run ads, so we have to run ads. Players are on the same sides. That's always good. Ooh, there's an Abathur. Oh, wait, no, players are not on the... No, they are on the same sides. Are they? Wait, am I crazy? Mac Daddy-O, PJ Red Apple, Delta... Yeah, nope, Delta side. Yep, that's all good. You will take a code? Okay. I will DM it to you in Twitch. I will DM it to you in Twitch, Gato. Whisper. Where's my Whisper to Gato? How do Whisper? There you go, Whisper. Wait, what? Where's it taking me to? Whatever, I'll put it in Twitch chat. It doesn't matter. All right, so this one's for Gato. That one's for Gato. Does anyone else need a code? Doesn't look like it. I think you still have to make an account and stuff like that. You had 2 cats on your lap this morning and one cat in my mouse hand. Oh, on my mouse hand, not in. I was like, how is it in your hand? That's weird. Is it a Steam code? No. It is a... You have to download a separate launcher. Code, please? Thanks. Okay, sure. Code for Zool Rules. There you go. Code for Deathan. I am responding to you in chat. Use the response that I gave to you, please. That way you're not using someone else's code. So, yep, this is the sponsor stream we will have in roughly 1 hour. We have the ads going right now. Let's see what we got going on for our questing talents. Multi-shot Vala, Ragnaros Shifting Meteor, Hammering Falstad. But what do we want to gamble on? I know what we're gonna gamble on, chat. I know what we're gonna gamble on. I know what we're gonna gamble on. This will be fun. This will be fun. Does Abathur... Oh, that caps lock. Does Abathur die on... does Abathur die? Yes. 1 or more deaths. No. 0 deaths. That is a pretty simple gamble. I don't think I need to extrapolate on that any further. Are we getting a storm today? It is getting gray outside. I don't need to extrapolate on that any further. I think you can understand whether or not Abathur will live or die. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into the map. We'll introduce the players, introduce the teams, and then we'll start our gamble. See you in there.
Heroes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our Best of 5 series here in the Nexus Gaming Series, Division B West, with Cats on my keyboard leading, looking to make this a 3-1 victory and take the Best of 5, with Delta Sniper playing Vala, Apple on the Anduin, PJ Red to play Joanna, Ghost with a Sonya, and Mac Daddy-O back on the Kael'thas. Wrong talent level 1 for Kael'thas. Misclick. Oopsies. For the side of Psistorm probes, they're going to try and rally here and look for a map number 5 with a very interesting draft for Dragonshire. Ragnaros to be played by Blanc, Full Throttle on the Falstad, Red Rook playing Probius, Bramble on the Samuro, and Hurin to play an Abathur. So now, simply put, chat, you have 2 minutes to get your gamble in. Will Abathur die on this map? Will Abathur be killed once or not? Or I guess 1 or more deaths or 0 deaths. Does Abathur die? Yes or no? A Probius, I know, right? I was actually pretty happy to see this Probius. I didn't realize this was the map draft for this, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got ourselves a Probius, exclamation Probius in chat. If you want to know my opinions on the probe. It's actually not my opinion. Someone else made the copy pasta, but I don't care. It's beautiful. 4,000 on 0, and we have a rising consistent gamble on 1 or more. So we got someone putting in 10 at a time. They're putting in the dimes, if you will. Abathur will go into pressurized glands at level 1. Thank you, Mel. Smack onto that. Abathur giving a hat over to Ragnaros in the mid lane. Samuro, well, doing Samuro things in top, just pressuring when he's got the open opportunity for it. Kael'thas already on 4 regeneration globes. We got Vala with fire at will at level 1. Poor Will has already taken 2 shots to the booty. We got some cool scaling on that as well. If when Vala hits the 20 mark, she'll gain an additional 40 damage on top of the 40 that she's already got, so she jumps to 80. And then, of course, you can continue to overscale this. It's much like Falstad's level 1, where at the 30 mark of stacks, you gain an additional 15%. So at the 30 mark, you have 30% because you have 15% plus another 15%. We can do that base math because we're not that dumb. Other math is difficult, though. Like, how many 0.25 deaths is 10? Chastise, Piercing Light. We have the Arsenal. Yeah. Joanna will be picking up Subdue. Alright, Probius just trying to zone back with some... Oh, what are they called? Warp Rifts. He actually picks up his first stack on Warp Renaissance. Resonance. Warp Renaissance. Everyone knows the classical painter, Le Probius. Chastise actually somehow gets a piercing light on 2 people next to each other. It must have been a weird sort of close enough pixel grab. Beyonce appears? God, I hope not. She runs the world. Oh, approves. God dang it. I read appears. I don't know how, but I was like, all right, Beyonce's entered the chat. Why not? Ragnaros activates Molten Core to try and delay any sort of bottom lane destruction of the fort. This delays things out, but it's a 120-second cooldown. Ragnaros also has 21 out of 75 stacks on the Shifting Meteor. And actually, this bottom lane fort's way healthier than I thought before. I didn't see how much HP was on it before the Molten Core was activated, but this seems fine for the time being. Without a main tank, this is a little difficult in the bottom. Joanna keeps throwing out shield glares, taking out the side walls as well. Trying to open this up a little bit further. Living Bomb applied. That's a Chastise from the Anduin. Blanc taking a lot of damage. This Ragnaros will live, though, getting the Abathur hat. Beyonce's secretly a HOTS fan? Well, you didn't know? What do you think the... That's actually Destiny's Child. I was going to say the Survivor song. But I think that's Destiny's Child. That's not Beyonce. Delta Sniper takes a chunk of damage. Gets hit with a hammering at max range. And the reason that range is increased is because we actually have Secret Weapon level 7. Increasing that hammering range. Ragnaros will go down. So a little bit more, the reason this is being picked up is because it's safety poke for the Falstad. That's the main reason they're taking this. The spell armor reduction would be really, really nice, especially since there's so much ability damage on, or spell damage on the side of Psistorm probes. But I do think this is also a safe way to make sure that Falstad can continue stackage and also poke out from a distance. But Joanna will be able to get the channel. Samuro not able to get any sort of counter in top lane on the Sunshrine because Sonya was still chilling up here. Doesn't really sacrifice much of her HP. She does have that activatable level 7 Battle Rage. Activate to instantly restore 10% of Sonya's maximum health. 2 charges, usable while whirlwinding, but also Sonya deals 25% more damage to mercenaries, so getting camps and clearing them is a little bit easier for her as well. As we're getting towards the 10 talent here for cats on my keyboard, let's cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage, healing, and experience looks like in map number 4 in this best of 5 series. Ragnaros kicked away, bottom lane fort goes down. And Kael'Thas finishes Mana Addict at 5 minutes. God dang. Mac Daddio really picking up the globes on this one. That's a really fast Mana Addict, I feel. Abathur's gonna summon the Mule. Does it die to the damage over time from the Flame Belch? No. And actually, I think Mule got shielded by the Abathur as well. That second belch of flames will take down the Mule. 10 Talontiers here. Phoenix for the Kael'Thas, Leap for the Sonya, Falling Sword Joanna, Anduin Light Bomb, and we have Spinny Shooty Shot for the Vala. Or if you want to use real names, Strafe. But I think Spinny Shooty Shot's a little bit better. Rolls right off the tongue. Samuro in top lane. It's just when walking around, invisible for the time being. Gonna be able to clear out the wave as Sonya kind of floats down towards mid, but she'll actually look for a camp on the left-hand side. As I said, that level 7's gonna help her out, finish this, or grab this a little bit faster. Gonna immediately slam through the mage. Random, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Sorry about that, everybody. I missed the kill in bottom lane. Vala does get a kill onto the Falstad. If someone could get a shout out to Random, that'd be much appreciated. Hope you had a great stream, friend. Thanks for thinking of us and bringing your friends over here. If you're new to the stream, welcome in. My name's Bahamut. Do a lot of casting and such of Here's the Storm. We also have a sponsored stream coming up in about an hour. I have some game codes for that as well. If you'd like them, I can give them to you in chat. I've got like some 50 codes left, so I've got a lot of codes. If we get 15 people to play, I think during the sponsored segment in less than an hour, they will double my payout. So if you'd like to support the stream and get a little bit more bandit food for bandit, because that's where all the money from this is going pretty much, it's much appreciated. I'm thinking you have to play when I'm in the sponsored segment. It's not 100% clear. It might just be 15 people have to install and play the game. You're casting some Heroes Lounge? Nice! I was gonna cast Heroes Lounge today, but there are still a few NGS games that were uncasted, so I was like, oh, I'll do some coverage of NGS as the season's wrapping up. But yeah, I'll probably be starting to do some Heroes Lounge casting myself next week.
There must always be a dragon knight.
Top lane is a massive wave crashing in favor of Cats on my keyboard. Vala at 22 stacks. She's got that jump in damage, as I mentioned earlier. So she's at 80 damage. She's actually at 84 damage, plus the arsenal damage, plus you've got the baseline scaling. And Condemn gets the delay. There's a Chastise, a Flame Strike. And you'd never believe it. Ragnaros does not like being on fire. Anduin gets the last auto attack. Top lane fort will go down. Samuro going to trade out the opposing side. Meanwhile, Sonya gusted away by Falstad. It's on a 60-second cooldown. And now, Sonya, no leap available. She used it for this engagement. Looks like Probius throws out a Photon Cannon. Tries to get some of those Warp Rifts out for his resonance stacking. Currently, we have a top lane wave crashing in here. Abathur has not died yet. For those of you who are wondering about the gamble, Abathur has 0 deaths currently. Lava Wave just kind of to the face. Mac Daddy, I was going to say, you don't want to run with it, you want to run into it. Nicely done. Divine Star out. Abathur, this is really risky. Multi-shot. Oh! Oh! Abathur's butt must have been so clenched. If I was Abathur, I would have been so clenched right there. God dang. But no, Dragonite goes over to the side of Cats on my keyboard. Ragnaros gets the Moonshine in the bottom of the map. This will be a camp stolen away. Actually, they're going to leash the camp and go for bottom lane siege. Light Bomb, Condemn. No way they get the Falstad. He's on the safe side of the what? Falstad was on the safe side of the wall. The Phoenix comes through. And honestly, it was Vala who still got the kill. Samuro pushes up top lane. Ragnaros has the Sunshrine. Top lane gets that channel, hearts out completely. Players in mid lane for a delay, but it does look like Ghost will be able to get the counter channel on the Moonshine in the bottom. Vala doing her best to clear out the Samuro pressure, activates her Strafe. This is also a clone of a clone of Samuro. That's why you see two named Samuro players. Oh, sorry. Just watching Abathur on the mini-map here and there, just in case he is caught out of position. Ragnaros once again. I like that he goes here and then he hearted a little too early, but now, oh no, Ragnaros. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead, bud. I'm sorry. I don't see you getting out of this alive, homie, and that's unfortunate. Hey, but you know what? He will finish out Shifting Meteor level 1. There's that. Little silver lining for our Ragnaros player. 33 stacks on the Kael'thas, 23 for the Falstad. A little bit behind. A little unfortunate on that one. Samuro used Blade Storm. Might have actually Sakuchi'd early and that might have canceled it. Not 100% on that. Bramble will Hearth out. Red Rook is gonna try and boost. If I could ask for one thing, and like I'm not like the craziest Probius fan. Like I don't think he's a bad hero. It's just I don't play a lot of him. You know what I wish? I wish that Worker Rush was not stopped by damage. I feel like that was such a bad design choice. I hate that. It's got an insane cooldown. Isn't it like near 30 seconds or something? It's 30 seconds, like, and if you take an auto attack, you instantly stop moving at speed. Like, that's like if Sergeant Hammer, if she tried to boost and took damage and their thrusters stopped. I feel like, I hate that. I wish that was not a thing. I feel like that's such a hinder on Probius's build. And, well, not even build, just like playstyle and stuff like that. So what does it say? Activate to get an additional 6% movement speed for 5 seconds. Taking damage ends this effect early. Worker Rush is always active when the Hall storms. Probius moves 10% faster by hovering over the ground. Like, I feel like you can change that up. Like, maybe make it 15-second cooldown and give him like 140 movement speed for like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 seconds. I feel like there's a way to make it better where Probius can get some value. I mean, his health bar is already small enough. That's just... Give the probe a little bit of love. Bramble has the Sakuchi distance. Gonna try and get that Windwalk speed out of here. Looks like he will be able to do so. No, Sonya might have found him. I mean, if he swaps over to one of those clones... Oh, nope, yep, that's... Okay. Abathur still chilling over here. Middle of the map. Checking really quickly for confirmation. Has not died. That's dumb. They'll probably never fix it because Probius is broken. OP is as is. Oh, yeah, that's so true. That's why you see Probius first picks all the time. Oh, we'll see what Blizzard does in the next year. I think Blizzard's main focus right now is Diablo and WoW. Diablo and WoW, and then, you know, Hearthstone's kind of whatever. It probably brings them in a little bit of money from, like, packs and stuff. We'll see how Arclight does for them. That's really it. Like, honestly, Diablo and World of Warcraft seem like the major focuses of Blizzard after watching BlizzCon. And I can't blame them. I mean, Diablo and World of Warcraft have been major staples, and I guess they're just kind of going back to their roots with what they want to work on. So, we'll see. I don't really have, like, a whole lot of faith in Blizzard. But, you know, there's that little bit of hope. There's that little bit of hope that maybe, just maybe. But it's not to the point where I'm gonna go make a Reddit post every other day about, like, HOTS will be saved. I am a developer, and this is why the most recent patch means that they're gonna save HOTS. Oh, okay. Those are the only 2 Blizzard games in existence, yeah. Well, Bobby's gone on the 1st of the year. Bobby is supposed to be gone on the 1st of the year. Sonya spears in. Is actually going to be able to continue the channel in the Sunshrine for the side of Cats on My Keyboard, who are going to get Dragonite here. First thing they should do is put Bingo and HOTS. I agree. HOTS 3.0 reveled. Yeah. 7-0 in kills. Cats on My Keyboard are looking for maybe lethal here. Probius activates Pylon Overcharge. Gus from Falstad pushes back Vala and Apple. Sonya leaps onto Bramble here. Sonya gets a beautiful slam into the Samuro, and he will fall. Spinny shooty shot delayed out by our Ragnaros, who does also summon a lava wave into mid. Delta Sniper gonna try and wiggle their way towards the north side of the lane. Light Bomb, Falling Sword, Ragnaros is the target. Heaven's Fury also that 20 pickup for the Joanna. Dragonite is gonna expire here. The mid lane keep might expire as well, health bar wise. Joanna will fall to the Probius, so that will be 1 kill for Psistorm probes, but 2 are dead. Joanna on the opposing side doesn't seem like they want to go for lethal here. Okay. Xbox only cares about StarCraft, and it won't even be an RTS. They don't even know about HOTS, and I'm pretty sure. Well, but no, there was that one guy who works for Microsoft, and he's got like a big Twitter following, and he said that he was going to bug someone every day about saving HOTS. Remember? I feel like a 13-year-old telling a story, and I'm just gasping for air between sentences. Blaming Bobby for Blizzard's warts? No. I'm not blaming just Bobby. I'm just saying that Bobby's a piece of shit and should get out of Blizzard. It's not just Bobby. That's a certainty. There's a lot of shitty people. But let's get rid of the, like, when you're cleaning poop, you clean the biggest turds first, right? You don't try and clean up all the little messes, you clean up the big mess first, and then you mop up the little things on the sides. So let's take care of that big turd first. Let's just accept that everything outside Diablo selling horses for $65, Overwatch 2 selling skins for $40. Actually, I think the Overwatch skins are like $69 or something like that. Like, if you want the whole Overwatch 2 KDA copy thing or clone that they did, I think that's actually like $60, 60 or $70 for all those. Anyways, Warcraft pre-ordering expansions for $100 that doesn't exist for Blue. Yeah. Hey, there's a cat outside. Chat. There's a cat outside. What you doing, kitty? Oh. How's it going, everybody? Alright, back into the game, everyone. I felt like that was really important to show everyone in chat. That's actually my neighbor's cat. I actually know exactly the one. Go back to cat! It just left. Ragnaros will be interrupted from Molten Core activation. We've got a Wind Tunnel from Falstad pushing back the enemy. We have Lava Surge level 20 for Ragnaros. Bottom lane keeps gone down. Mid lane keeps annihilated. Top lane keep on about 20 or so %. Bramble stepping in with a Bladestorm Abathur hat. Gets hit with a Gravity Lapse. Has to split away. Light Bomb, Falling Sword. Doesn't get the CC they're looking for. Falstad barrel rolling away. Also has the extra movement speed with the Afterburner. Bottom lane catapults are going to be dealing shield damage. No permanent damage just yet. Probius has a Warp Resonance here. Has the knockback as well. Potential Dragonite in the mid lane. Samuro threatening onto Sonya. She does have Leap available. If she finds the right Samuro, just kill the right Samuro. Oh. Nah, he's got Sakuchi's out. They're gonna make StarCraft 2 a Souls-like. Yo, a space Souls-like would be cool. World of StarCraft. Someone on Twitter today was like, if StarCraft was gonna be made but it wasn't an RTS, what would you want it to be? Like MMORPG, FPS. There was another example, and then like the fourth option was other. And I responded to the tweet and said, a MOBA. No explanation, just make it into a MOBA. StarCraft the MOBA. And we can take like other characters from different universes and put them into the MOBA as well, and have them be like guest appearances from different universes. That'd be pretty cool, you know? And we could have like team-based scaling and a few different like StarCraft-based maps. Like we could have a Terran map, a Protoss map, a Zerg map. Maybe we have a a Donnie Vermilion map. And maybe during some of those events with the other games come in as well, like maybe we can bring Thrall in from Hearthstone. Maybe we get like a Hearthstone map. Well, the core is going to be falling to the Dragonite. I don't see a world where they can actually... Wait, hold on. The health bars are getting quite low here, but no, there's enough damage to take down the core, and that will be map number 4 over to the side of Cats on My Keyboard. They take the series in a 3-1. GG. Well played. We have another raid. We got 2 raids during that game.
Welcome. Welcome.
They could even have a probe hero. That's ridiculous. Don't make such ridiculous ideas. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. Dragon, how is your stream, bud? I think it's Dragon is how you pronounce that. Welcome. Johnny Cage getting punched will never get old. How many deaths for Abathur? He did not die. Abathur did not die in that game. A 4-legged robot-ish hero, like a stalker or something like that. Yeah, I'd like to see a 4-legged robot like a stalker, but the body, the chassis, the abdomen, the thorax, whatever you want to call it, the things the legs attached to, I want that body area to be lower to the ground and kind of squished. Kind of like a crab. So an immortal? No, because I don't want it to have such a big, sort of siege-like upper body. I want something flatter, almost like you could put like a soul or some sort of being inside that center console area. So a lurker? No, because you don't want to build lurkers, but you also want to build lurkers. So a Colossus? No, I just don't want it as